My name is Richard Hauer. I am the director of the Center for Integrated Research on the Environment here at the University of Montana. Through the university, we bring cutting-edge academic but very practical and applied research to the problems of the Department of Defense. So the University of Montana is actually a remarkable university. It's one of the really fine state universities in our country. It has areas of focus that it has developed. One of them is in natural resources and ecology and the environment. The University of Montana, in terms of the size of the university, is in the top 20 universities in North America, which puts it in perhaps probably the top 20 universities worldwide in this particular subject of ecology and the environment. The Department of Defense has about the equivalent area of 25 times the size of Glacier National Park. So there's a lot of properties. These properties are distributed around the United States, so they have all the kind of local problems that you would see regionally. They're dealing with all of it. And the University of Montana, through our center, goes everywhere in the United States. Any place where the Department of Defense goes, that's where the center and our faculty, our staff, our students go. Things from rare and endangered plants like bricklebush in Florida to endangered butterfly research to research on bats, to helping the Navy with their heritage and history, looking at things like the original commissioning papers of John Paul Jones, materials that are coming off of various ships, or expeditions to the Arctic or the Antarctic. The articles that come from those expeditions or from those ships, all of that is part of the Navy's heritage. We need to be able to help the military make good decisions about long-term preservation of both our natural heritage as well as our cultural heritage.
My name is Justin Fowl, and I'm an archaeologist for the University of Montana. I'm also a veteran of the National Guard here in Montana, and they were looking for people who would be willing to try out sort of a new thing, something that the university hasn't done before, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to get out there. It's been a great opportunity to come graduate and go right into professional archaeology, doing cultural resource management, which is what I studied. It's been really great, and I've always been in the military, and so I like working with them too.
My name is Kathy Jo Beecher, and I am an archaeologist for CIRE here at the University of Montana. I love to travel, and I think that's part of being an archaeologist is you do have to have a little bit of a sense of adventure. And so currently we are over by Long Beach Island in Warren Grove, and that is an active Air Force gunnery range, and so we are doing field survey there right now.
Our focus is really to go out and provide a proactive sort of system in which federal agencies can identify what cultural resources they have on their property, like historical buildings, Native American goods, anything from the Civil War on back is of interest to us, and we'll provide that service to document, map, record, and provide suggestions as whether to protect these sites, whether they could go forth with construction, and how they want to manage their land.
Our cultural resources are really something that we as the American people can identify ourselves with, and we can really root ourselves and our heritage with those things. And so if those things get destroyed, there's no coming back from that.
You can't repair it when it's gone. Once you've broken it, you're not getting your 1800s building back, you're not getting the Native American graves back. Once they're gone, they're gone. Once you lose that, we call that integrity. It's a loss of integrity. It means you can't do any research about it. You can't rebuild that historical, basically the documentation of that time period. And a lot of that's gone on in the past where care wasn't taken in those things, and because of that we have a lot of lost knowledge.
A lot of times I think that it's more of a reactive rather than a proactive approach when it comes to cultural resource management. And so I think that it's really amazing that the Department of Defense is sort of turning the tide, so to speak, and taking a more proactive approach towards cultural resource management.
It's a great step forward, and if it continues, I think it'll produce a lot of good research, a lot of good job opportunities, and make sort of the connection between science and the military a little stronger.
As a nation, we value these things, and so we need to know where they are. We need to categorize them. We need to save them and preserve them, and that's part of what our center does.